I hope her heart doesn't break as mine did, but if it does, I'll teach her to heal. She'll never need to fight for a place in our world. She'll always belong. I want her to feel valued before she's ever told she's enough. I hope she feels loved, even in moments when silence speaks louder than words. May she never confuse love with fear or security with control. I want our daughter to have wings that never need permission to fly. I hope she walks through the world as if it's hers to conquer. I want her to know she's never too much for anyone who truly sees her. Our daughter will know her worth isn't up for debate. I want her to grow up believing in love that stays, not love that fades. She'll learn to find peace in her own company before seeking it in anyone else. I want her to be bold, loud, and unafraid to take up space. I hope she knows her body is a temple, not an apology. I want our daughter to be the kind of woman who can hold space for others without losing herself. I want her to see beauty in her uniqueness, never in comparison. May she never settle for anything less than what fills her soul. I hope she grows up knowing love is soft, not a battlefield. I'll teach her to trust in the magic she holds inside her. She'll learn that being kind to herself is the highest form of self-love. I want her to know there's no perfect, only true, real, and whole. I hope she never feels like she has to earn love or acceptance. I want her to inherit the courage to stand up for what's right. She'll never feel invisible, not in my eyes, not in the world's. I want our daughter to have the kind of love that frees her, not traps her. I hope she knows her voice is powerful. Never let anyone silence it. She'll know the power of loving herself more than anyone else ever could. I hope she always chooses peace, even when chaos tries to pull her in. I want our daughter to know she can leave anything that no longer serves her. I want her to feel her worth long before anyone else sees it. She'll be taught to heal, not hide from her wounds. I want our daughter to be unapologetically herself, always. I hope she knows that her heart is a treasure, never a burden. I want her to love with open hands and a fearless heart. May she grow with courage to leave behind anything that diminishes her light. I hope our daughter never seeks approval from anyone but herself. She'll grow into a woman who knows when to fight and when to let go. I hope she finds beauty in the moments where others only see darkness. I want her to embrace love without losing herself in it. I want our daughter to have the courage to break free, even when love ties her down. May she learn to stand tall, even when the world tells her to shrink. I hope she never doubts her worth because of someone else's ignorance. I want her to find joy in her journey, not in someone else's expectations. I hope she knows that walking away is sometimes the bravest act of all. She'll learn that love isn't conditional, no matter what she's been told. I want our daughter to be a healer, not someone who fixes others at the cost of herself. I hope she doesn't carry the weight of the world on her shoulders. I want her to grow up knowing that the world is hers to conquer. May she always remember, love should never leave scars, only beauty. I want our daughter to be the voice that others hear when they've lost their own. I hope she understands that love isn't something you search for, it's something you create. I want her to feel free to speak her truth, no matter how much it scares others. She'll never question her place in this world. We'll make sure she knows she belongs. I hope our daughter's love for herself is bigger than anyone's love for her. I want her to see her emotions as a source of strength, not weakness. She'll know her heart is a safe place to rest, not a battleground. I want her to trust her intuition, even when the world doubts her. I hope she feels loved even in her quietest moments. May she always remember, you are enough, just as you are. I want our daughter to never settle for being treated less than she deserves. I hope she knows that healing is a journey, not a destination. She'll grow up understanding that self-love is the foundation of every relationship. I want her to know that her worth is immeasurable. Never let anyone make her doubt it. May our daughter never feel like she has to choose between love and her freedom. I want her to believe that love will never make her feel small. I hope she knows that real love doesn't demand. Real love gives. I want her to have the courage to be the first to break cycles that no longer serve her. I hope she understands that she is worthy of love simply because she exists. May our daughter be the kind of woman who lifts others as she rises. I want her to know that the most important relationship is the one she has with herself. My dear, I dream of a daughter who carries your eyes and my silence. I don't want a child. I want a living memory of us. I hope she gets your fire and my softness and never apologizes for either. Our daughter will be a love letter written in flesh. If we have a daughter, may she never wait for love the way I waited for you. I want her to inherit your laugh, not your loneliness. I want her to be the proof we were more than pain. I pray she never searches for someone the way I searched for your soul. She'll never beg for attention. I'll teach her to walk away before she needs to. I hope we give her more answers than apologies. I hope our daughter never learns to shrink just to be held. I want to name her after every part of you I couldn't touch. I want a daughter who sees her parents and feels safe, not triggered. May she never inherit my silence or your vanishing. I'll teach her to recognize love, not almost, not someday, not if. She'll never wonder if she's too much. I'll raise her on love, not survival. I hope our daughter never cries over someone who's unsure. I hope she laughs with her whole body, unafraid, unashamed. May she never be the second choice in anyone's story. Our daughter will not be raised in echoes. We'll be present or we'll be gone. I hope she never flinches when someone says, I love you. I want a daughter who is unafraid to leave. I want her to see love and not think, fight, fix, or forget. May her childhood not become her healing. I want her to inherit my strength, not the reasons I needed it. Let her be soft without fear. Our daughter won't need permission to exist fully. I'll tell her, you are not a burden, you are a beginning. I want her to know she was born from love, not loneliness. She'll grow up hearing, I'm proud of you, not try harder. I'll protect her from silence, mine and yours. May she learn love from our presence, not our apologies. I want to give her the childhood I kept hiding from. I hope she never cries in the dark, wondering what she did wrong. I hope her heart doesn't learn to ache before it learns to trust. I want her to feel chosen, even when we're tired. I want to give her the kind of love that doesn't disappear in the morning. I want her to love herself louder than I ever dared to. I hope we raise her to believe in soulmates because she watched us. Our daughter will not be raised on broken promises. I want her to look in the mirror and see divinity. May she never confuse longing with love. I want her to outgrow my mistakes. I want to raise her in truth, not filtered stories. I hope she never becomes a poem written by pain. Our daughter will not inherit shame. I want her to love without bleeding. May she grow without carrying our scars. I want her to feel held, even in silence. She'll know her worth before the world tries to price her. I hope her name feels like sunrise in every mouth. I'll teach her healing is your inheritance, not your task. She will not beg, shrink, or prove. I hope we raise her to be a storm and a safe place. I want her to be the kind of woman I needed as a child. I want to see her fall in love with life, not just people. She'll speak, and the world will hush to listen. I hope she never bends where I broke. I'll remind her, you are not hard to love. Our daughter will know joy isn't a reward, it's her birthright. I hope her laugh drowns out our ghosts. May she bloom without asking for water. I want her to inherit our light, not our longing. I'll teach her to walk away not wait. I hope she lives loud in a world that tried to mute me. I want her first memory to be peace, not panic. She'll grow up knowing her voice matters, her pain matters, she matters. I want her to cry freely and love fearlessly. May she find magic in herself before she searches for it in others. I want her to love her body like a temple, not a battlefield. I hope she never says sorry for taking up space. Our daughter will be a revolution in human form. I want to raise her with hands that never withhold. She'll never hear, "You're too much." Only, "You're exactly right." I hope she dances like she's never been silenced. I'll tell her, "Your tears are sacred, your laughter is holy." I want her to grow up watching love, not abandonment. I want our daughter to be a prayer answered, not a pattern repeated. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I want her to know love isn't supposed to hurt like that. May her heart be strong and her boundaries stronger. She'll never need to earn our presence. I want her to feel celebrated, not just tolerated. I hope she asks questions and doesn't fear the answers. I want her to trust her own voice more than any man's. May her love never come with conditions. She'll be raised on softness, not survival. I want her to run wild, not run away. I hope her future doesn't look like our past.